If you've been scrolling through endless listings, comparing flow rates, BTU numbers, and warranty links, and you still feel like you're choosing a tankless water heater in the dark, you're not alone. The market is full of big promises: instant hot water, energy-saving recirculation, Wi-Fi control, but the reality of fitting one into a cramped laundry closet or a small apartment hallway can feel like a gamble. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. In the next few minutes, I'll walk through what the Rheem IKONIC 8.4 GPM actually does for a typical household, where it shines, and why it might still be a miss for some. First off, let's talk about the core need that drives most people to a tankless system: never running out of hot water while keeping the electric bill sane. The IKONIC is a natural gas unit that delivers up to 8.4 gallons per minute, which translates to a comfortable shower for 2 people, a simultaneous dishwasher cycle, and a quick refill of the washing machine without a cold shock. That's the headline, but the real question is whether that flow rate holds up in everyday life. In my research, I looked at homes with 3 to 4 occupants, typical pipe lengths of 1,520 feet, and moderate inlet water temperatures of 50 F. Under those conditions, the heater can maintain a stable 105 F at the top, meaning you can finish a 10-minute shower and still have enough hot for a kitchen rinse. If you live in a larger home with longer runs of pipe, or you like long, steamy showers, you might see the temperature dip a few degrees as the unit reaches its maximum flow. It's not a failure, just a reminder that 8.4 GPM is a peak number. Real-world performance depends on distance, incoming water temperature, and simultaneous demand. One of the most talked about features on the spec sheet is the built-in recirculation pump. Rheem markets it as a way to save on energy costs by keeping a small loop of hot water ready near the fixtures you use most. In practice, the pump can be set to run on a timer or triggered by a smart thermostat, meaning you don't have to wait 5 minutes for hot water after you've been away for a while. For families that have a bathroom far down the hall, that can shave off a frustrating cold water blast each time someone steps into the shower. The trade-off, however, is that the pump draws a modest amount of gas while it runs, so the energy savings aren't as dramatic as the marketing suggests. If you're already diligent about turning off taps and you only have short runs, you might not need the recirculation at all, and you could save a few dollars a year by leaving it disabled. The IKONIC also boasts Wi-Fi connectivity, which lets you monitor temperature, set schedules, and receive error alerts from a phone app. For tech-savvy users, this is a neat convenience. You can see if the unit went into a low-flow lockout because a faucet was partially open, or you can adjust the recirculation schedule without climbing up on a ladder to the control panel. In homes where the heater is installed in a concealed closet, that remote access can spare you a trip to the utility room just to check a blinking LED. On the flip side, the app isn't a full-blown diagnostic suite. It will tell you that a fault occurred, but not always give you enough detail to troubleshoot on your own. If you're comfortable calling a plumber for any error code, the Wi-Fi is a nice bonus, but it's not a game-changer for reliability. Installation flexibility is another claim that gets a lot of attention. The unit is designed for indoor placement and can be mounted on a wall, under a countertop, or even retrofitted into an existing tank space. That's useful if you're doing a tank-to-tankless swap in a house that already has a gas line and venting infrastructure. The condensing technology means the exhaust gases are cooler, which reduces the vent size needed and can make compliance with local building codes easier. However, you still need a dedicated vent pipe that meets the manufacturer's specifications, and because the unit runs on natural gas, you'll have to ensure a proper gas line size and clearance from combustible materials. DIY-friendly for a seasoned handyman, but most first-time installers will want a professional to handle the gas work and venting. The cost of professional installation can add $500, $800 to the overall price, which is something to factor into the value for money equation. Now, who should actually consider buying this heater? If you have a modest-sized home, up to about 1,800 square feet, a natural gas supply, and you want the convenience of endless hot water without the space hog of a traditional tank, the IKONIC hits a sweet spot. It works especially well for households that run 2 showers back-to-back, or that need simultaneous hot water for a dishwasher and a washing machine. The recirculation pump adds real comfort for long-run houses, and the Wi-Fi control can simplify maintenance for busy families who don't want to chase down a cold water shock each morning. The 15-year